Hey, I'm CDiinky. Alrighty guys, in today's video we have got a new Grounded 2 update. No, this is not the winter update, this is the feature update for the December little event. I'll get into all the details about the update in just a second, but I'm going to say straight off the bat, this update completely breaks the game in a ton of ways and it's quite bad. So I'm going to show you off some of the new features while also showing you off some of the bugs and things I've encountered. First things first, on the cover art for the Grounded 2 menu, it is now a Christmas theme. I actually really do like this. I like how they did this with the Halloween event and now the Christmas event. And also there is a new Christmas jingle to the theme as well. Here, take a listen. Next we have the coziness features. So the second I loaded into my world, I instantly got coziness level 3. There is currently a max of 3 and each level of coziness will give you new building recipes, which I'll put on screen, while also giving you buffs to your base, like having reduced hunger and thirst rate. The Hauling Hero mutation also makes a return in Grounded 2, and this mutation allows you to carry more weed stems or grass planks on your character, and each level of this mutation will increase your carry size by 5. Currently it is maxed out at 2 out of 3. At phase 1 you get plus 5 extra hauling strength, and at phase 2 you get another plus 5 hauling strength. So if you have your hauling hero maxed out, you get plus 10 extra hauling strength, which is going to come super handy when building your new bases. This mutation also works on your red soldier and buggy, but for some reason if you have 15 planks on your character and you jump on your buggy, it is only going to max it out at 12 and you have to manually pick up the rest, but you are still able to have a maximum of 22 planks on your buggy. But just make sure you don't jump off your buggy, otherwise you're going to lose the hauling hero mutation on the buggy. For some reason, if you jump off the buggy, it just throws the remaining planks off. And yeah, this bug is quite annoying, so hopefully the developers will fix this soon. For those players who have been struggling with the performance of the game, they have now added in FSR and DLSS, so this should help you guys with the performance of the game. This may help lower end systems, but considering my system is quite high end, I tried it and I pretty much saw little to no difference from this patch versus the previous patch, but there were some stutters in the game when I was loading in some chunks. They've also fixed the buggy's dust particle effect. Whenever you would sprint at nighttime, there would be a giant dust cloud covering your entire screen. In this new patch, it seems to be fixed, so I'm quite happy about this one. They also seem to have changed the jumping on the buggy animation. I remember it being more fluid. In this patch, you just jump on the buggy and like you spawn on top of its head and you plant your body down onto the seat. I'm not a huge fan of this animation change as it just doesn't feel right at all. Let me know down below in the comments if you think the exact same. As I was making my way over to the ASL to purchase the winter treats, I found some giant like dirt mound right outside of my base in the ceremony area. I'm not too sure how this got past the testing phases, but it is quite annoying considering a lot of the creatures like to collide with the wall and get stuck, and they like to build up and just sit there for the entire time. Hopefully this gets changed quite soon because this is very annoying for me. So as I was saying, in the ASL there is the new seasonal December treats, which will give you the holiday tree, lights, and the wreath, along with the sign set for December. Now don't worry, once you purchase these in the ASL, you're able to use them all year round. And I'm not going to lie, these items are pretty cool. I can't wait to deck out my entire house in these Christmas lights and make it a festive theming. And for those wondering, yes, the Christmas tree works the exact same way as it does in Grounded 1, as it's going to give you some candy corns and some chocolate every few in-game days. I'm not 100% sure if you build more Christmas trees you get more loot. I have to test this one out. During the seasonal event as well, you can see some Christmas lights put up around the park, although there is only some at the Billy Hog stand and the Pine Hill right now. For some reason the other trees don't have any lights at all. This could be a rendering issue on my end, but let me know down below in the comments. I made my way over to the picnic table to get a closer look at the Pine Hill lights, and for some reason the locker combination from the briefcase at the picnic table is just completely not in the right spot. For some reason when the briefcase is open, I'm not sure if this is going to be the exact same if it's closed, but the wheels are just stuck in the air. I'm not too sure how this happened once again, but yeah, it's just a little bit annoying. It's also here where I discovered that the photo mode is completely broken in this update. I have no idea what the developers have done to photo mode. You can't tilt the camera around or move the camera around at the exact same time. As you can see, I am struggling to use photo mode. Like, I remember it being super easy, but like you have to do one thing at a time now. You can't move out while moving the camera. You have to move the camera out, pan the camera, move the camera again, pan again, just to get the shots you want. It is quite annoying. And also, for some reason, I don't know why they changed it, but they changed the perfect charge, like, little effect. It looks more blurry and dusty now from the previous update. but this could be another graphical issue on my end. In my opinion, this is 10 times worse than what it used to be like. It just looks so bad. I know I'm on a negative streak right now, but I just need to get this out of my system. When you're fighting a creature with your buggy, for some reason, you can't send your buggy back to your nest. Also, when you look underwater, it also warps the camera. Like, it just looks weird. I don't know. I also discovered in my base, when you sprint and jump on your build, you gain a boost of movement. This only works when you're sprinting and then you jump. It doesn't work if you just jump normally for some reason. And this currently seems to work with all player built structures. If you use it on stairs, you gain a ton of movement. I'm probably going to find a way to abuse this somehow, like to get the next Fling Glitch 2.0 or something. It's a little bit strange how this works. It also works on some resources throughout the park. I'm not sure how this got through once again. And this, for some reason, also works on the grass and plank stems. The only reason why it works, you need to physically hit it with your Omni tool. Once you hit it, for some reason in the code, it thinks like it's yours now, so it just works. So if you use it on a clover normally, it won't work. You need to hit the clover or hit a resource with the Omni tool, and then you will allow it to do the jump. I don't understand, man. All right, now for some good news. The Peeper has got an update. Yippee! So they have changed the way how the Peeper animation works. Instead of you cupping your hands around your eyes, you now use your Scabby. And overall, this is a better change in my opinion. It has a zoom feature. The chopping list is now integrated in your Scabby. And you also have a tracking feature as well, which I'll show you in just a second. It works in first person and third person. I really like this. It'll take some time getting used to, but I can see myself using this a lot. They did say they'll be adding more features to this in the winter update, so this is just like a preview of the new Scabby 2.0. So it'll be cool to see if they somehow change how gold cards work. So when you use the new Peeper, and you can see the creature card in the top left, instead of it showing the regular creature card, it shows the gold creature card. So you know, oh damn, that creature has the gold card. That'd be pretty cool. They've also added the milk molar locations once you have collected them on the map. This is quite similar to Grounded 1. When you collect a molar, you get that location on the map. This is going to help the people who are trying to find their last remaining molars. If they search up a guide or something, they can easily find the one they are missing. Now it's time for my favorite feature introduced in Grounded, hands down, is the new tracking feature on your Scabby. This will give you X-ray vision to anything you are tracking on the Surveyor scanner. Previously, we had to go into our minimap and we had to like look on the map, zoom in and try find the resource location. Now, once we have it in our Surveyor scanner, we can use our Scabby and we have X-ray vision to find items on the map. Hands down, the best thing they've added in Grounded 2 so far. You can fight me on that one. You can now also manually toggle off which trail markers you want to have hidden on the map. Previously, you'd either have all the trail markers available and shown, or you toggle it off using the toggle feature. Now, you can just toggle off the ones you want on and the ones you want off without having them all being shown or all being hidden. This is going to be perfect for those who want to put trail markers on some buried treasure. All they need to do is open their Scabby, see where the hidden ones are, and there you go. Alright, so we spoke about the Scabby 2K. Now let's just jump on this ladybug and talk about the next bug, which is you can phase through ladybugs now. I don't know why you can do this. I just wanted to ride on its back to my base, but no. The developers said no more riding on ladybugs' backs. You phase through them now. If you're short on bee fuzz, I am sorry, but you won't be able to get them in this patch. The bees physically will not come down. At least for me. They're just stuck in the sky. They ain't coming down ever again. They've been up there for like 40 minutes in real time. And finally, the last bug and nitpick I'm going to talk about is the Omni tool in third person. If you try to use the Omni tool in third person, it bonks out your camera like this. And why is this grass blade taking forever to break? That's because it can't be broken. For some reason, they've made it that some resources can't be broken at all, no matter where you hit it. Also, if you're in first person and you want to chop something down, do not jump and then try chop it down. For some reason, you get stuck in the animation and you ice skate all across the sky for some reason. It also works in third person, but not as much. Also, you can influence the speed if you use like the movement keys while doing this animation as well. But yeah, that's all the encounters I found, and I only played Grounded 2 for about 40 minutes. I'm going to play the game for a bit longer. I'm going to see if I find anything else. I'm going to try abuse the movement glitch as well. If you saw my community post, I said I'll stream Grounded 2 on a fresh save when the Xmas update comes out. That won't be happening until a patch comes out. I'm not happy playing this game in its current state. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, thank you guys for watching today's video. I know it's a bit of a downer video, I'm sorry, but I'm just expressing my opinions. Hopefully, options, if you're watching this video, hopefully this does help you with your bug fixings and whatnot. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you did enjoy today's video, please make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and heck, even a comment down below. I would really appreciate that. And now finally, a massive shout out to my channel members and my tier 3 members, Idiot Plays, The Stitcher Man, Was, Coco, Janky, and Nano. I appreciate you guys a lot. And with all that said, guys, I will catch you guys in the next video.